Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. As I look into this amazing device S22, the base model of the flagship S22, and let's see how it looks like. Amazing, awesome phone. Look at the design. Wow, this is so nice. Interesting. So that's the speaker grill on top, and then I think there are some speakers at the bottom as well. But just look at the design. Isn't it gorgeous? Nice. Yeah, so at the back too, you have your sets of cameras and volume rocker up and down, side button. Yeah, let's power it on. Yeah, it's amazing. So this S22, it's just 3,700 battery, quite smaller compared to like your S22 Ultra, which has 5,000 milliamp battery. But it does the job because, the size is not as big as the S22 Ultra, and so it wouldn't ordinarily consume at the same level as S22 Ultra. Also, the RAM size is 8 gig, whereas the S22 can go all the way up to 12 gig, depending on the size you're getting. Yeah, and even I think there are versions that are even higher. So that's interesting. Yeah, so we get in the phone open now and then just run through briefly. But the main display is full HD plus, whereas like your S22 Ultra can boast of quad HD plus. So that's really interesting. And with all these phones, you can dedicate some amount of RAM for storage. You can vary the amount of RAM yourself. So let's just look at that. If we go into settings and we go to device management, you'll be able to sort of navigate yourself around to change the memory, size dedications. So let's see. So we have, yeah, you can so at this moment we have 4 gig dedicated as RAM, but the total gig available to us to use is 8, as you can see up here. So yeah, let's see what we can do with this. So if you come here, you can decide to restrict the RAM to 2, which I wouldn't recommend. I think 4 is ideal, so you can just go to 4, or you can do 6 if you want things to process quickly and all that. So you have the whole 8 GB RAM to yourself to decide what works best for you for RAM, and you can use the rest for other storage purposes as well. So nice things about this phone, I talked about the battery being 3,000 milliamp battery, but that size can still take you through a full day without any issues whatsoever. And that's amazing because like you would have thought that you need all the 5,000 that like S22 Ultra offers, but for the size of this phone, the 3,700 milliamp battery is just fine. And the phone runs smooth and fast like any other phone, and like the picture quality is also up par, at the level of your S22 Ultra, but you don't have that crazy zoom functionality in this phone. So if you're looking for opportunity to zoom from long distances, then you probably better off going for the S22 Ultra. But still, the rest of the picture quality is just incredible. So we'll be showing some of those pictures later on in the video, but the size is just amazing, and it's a flat screen, which is something that you cannot take for granted because some people prefer to have the flat screen, and it's not everyone's cup of tea to have the S22 Ultra crazy spec in terms of all the amazing things it does and the S Pen and all that. So if you're out there looking for a phone, I mean, I'll easily recommend this phone to you because it does all the things that you need a phone to do. It's lighter, it's 167 grams, compared to the 228 grams of the S22 Ultra. So, way manageable, fitting into your pocket nicely, and again, delivering all the things you would want in a phone on this one as well. So it's interesting. Yeah, in case you're wondering, my widget. So I have this day and time widget from KWGT is the app, and also you can get good luck to give you opportunity to do a whole lot of customization on your phone. So yeah, I mean, there is a whole lot of things you can get on this phone. You can customize where you place your search widgets. You can customize your weather app as well. You can move things around, the luxury of having Android. You can just position things wherever you want them to be. You can resize them and all that. So yeah, but the power of this phone is incredible. Everyone would want to go for the big and the biggest and the greatest, which is your S22 Ultra. But within this also is power and efficiency all these other phones offers. Crazy display, crazy battery, crazy RAM size and all that. This phone is quite optimal, giving you all the things you really need in a phone to just live your normal life with a phone without any difficulties, because the battery can take you through a day. It's 8 gig of RAM running smoothly as well. This is not LTPO display, but it still has the 120 hertz of refresh rate. So it can roam between, I think, 40 refresh rate to 120 depending on what you're doing. Yeah, front camera is 10 megapixels, just like your S22 Plus, but obviously S22 Ultra has the 40 megapixels camera, front facing camera for your selfies. Yeah, so it's awesome, and playing a game on this is just incredible. It fits right in the palm of your hands, and you can just move things around easily and navigate and just enjoy a normal game without any issues whatsoever. Yeah, so I guess for the price of this phone being half of what you get from like S22 Ultra, I think it's a real deal that people who are really careful on budget can look to sort of manage, to get, because you get all the things you want in a flagship in a smaller body at a smaller price. What else can you ask for? It's really good for that. Yeah. What are my gripe with this? Okay, before I go on to gripes, I think this this is the kind that comes with two SIMs. So you have SIM 1, SIM 2, or embedded SIM. So let's see. So you have the SIM tray, which takes two SIMs. So that's SIM 1, and on the flip side is SIM 2. So you can put two SIMs on this phone, literally getting two phones in one. And I like that idea, because if you have two SIMs, say you've gone to holiday and you want to use an extra SIM, you have the opportunity to be able to use that extra SIM with this phone, or you can have, multiple WhatsApp accounts, or any of these accounts that uses your number. You can have multiple of those because the phone allows you to use two SIMs. So that's really good, because you don't get a lot of the dual SIM phones lately, especially if you're in America or areas like that. You only get one SIM and one eSIM, but this one has one SIM 2 or an embedded SIM. So depending on embedded eSIM, so depending on how you want to play it, you can have it. And just look at it. It does what it's supposed to do, you want in a game. Yeah, look at that. Just look at that. It's just incredible. I love it so much because for half of the flagship amount, you get value with this phone. Yeah, this is probably how not to drive. Yeah, but you can go for incredible speed. Yeah, so I just love this. I just love this phone. Yeah, you can do all the things you want, and you can really enjoy the games, enjoy all the programs that you want to enjoy on the phone, on this phone. Yeah, so now back to the things that I think could have probably been a bit more improved on this. So for a phone that is still sitting in a flagship level, they should have probably given you a bit more battery if they could. Maybe 4,000 milliamp battery wouldn't have been bad, but don't get me wrong, this battery is so that 3,700 is still able to get you through a day without any issues if you're using it for regular use. But of course, if you're going to play lots of games, going to take lots of videos, then you need more. Then you will need to charge in a day before you can get through the day. And the dimensions are such that it fits perfectly in your palm. Yeah, it's not curved, so sharp edges, depending on who you are, maybe that might be a thing for you, or that might not be a thing for you. But at least for S22 Ultra, you have the curved ones as well. So maybe if you're into curved and you don't like this one, then S22 Ultra will be the one for you. Also, this phone doesn't have that zoom, which everyone expects and wants in their phones now that we have that coming through all the way from S2021 Ultra last year, and now it being in S22 Ultra would have been great to get a good level camera in there. But don't get me wrong, the camera in this is not bad at all because it has all the flagship functionalities, your wide, ultra wide, now you're able to choose them right in the frame of your video. So you can see you can go all the way to, let's do this again. Yeah, 1 times, you can go 20 times, and 20 times. Let's aim at something. So yeah, see that tree there. So 20 times bring it this close. Yeah, whereas 1 time is just like that. So that's not too bad. Yeah, and video the same as well. You can choose different lenses that you want to shoot your video in. So that's really good. Lots of functions that you can go for in more section, including super slow-mo, panoramic, where you can take it. So I guess all these functionalities had been in previous phones as well, but you have director's view. I like the implementation of the camera in this phone and the good things that this phone offers in terms of portability, in terms of usability. It sounds great, although the sound is not just like the S22 Ultra. It's a bit mellowed, but still, I mean, I wouldn't fault it for any reason because it still sounds great. Yeah. So if you're in the market and you're looking for a phone and you feel the budget on S22 Ultra is so much for you and you want something lesser than that, I would definitely recommend this phone. However, if you are hungry for more power, RAM and ROM, then you probably will go for S22 Ultra. But if you just want to use your phone for normal phone usage on a day-to-day basis, taking calls, making your WhatsApp video calls here and there and things like that, then this one is equally capable of helping you through your needs compared to spending twice the same amount to get a bigger phone like S22 Ultra, which will just give you those same functionalities. Yeah, but S22 Ultra can go all the way up to 1 terabyte, the internal storage, the ROM size. Yeah, whereas this one works around 128, and 128 is all that you need, to be honest with you, because now you can use USB on the phones as well. Yeah, fingerprint sensor and everything is razor sharp, so it's really good. And I'll recommend that if you're really into getting something decent for less, then this phone is for you. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next one. Bye.